Internet, hello you lovelies. Let's talk all about that Fantastic Four teaser. It is February 4th. It is Marvel's first family. It was a glorious way to start the day. Gonna be diving all into some comic references, some details I noticed, lots and lots of the tone. Cannot wait to discuss this trailer, but first, please hit that subscription bell if you're new to this page. I love comics, the comics themselves. I read about 50 to 70 a week, about all the major ones from all the major publishers I check out, and then I bring you my top 9 each and every week, and I try to make them the more approachable ones, and I read literally everything, so Fantastic Four mean a whole lot to me. I also do movie reviews, TV reviews, lots of genre stuff, so if any of that interests you, please hit that subscription bell, hit the like on this video, and also, please, let's have a conversation in the comments below. The teaser phase of a new big movie is always exciting, but this one is especially exciting because it is so different and it feels so new and wonderful. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please let me know what you thought of the Fantastic Four First Step teaser. These are my thoughts. All right, so I, first of all, love the tone here. I think it's really smart to use retro futurism for these characters in particular. I really love that live action Jetsons meets old school like Disney vibe. There's such an energy of a clean, wonderful space race Americana that feels whimsical and nostalgic, but also somehow still new. It feels like something we've lived through and seen, but just left of center, which is the multiverse. Like, the multiverse should feel familiar, but also like we've never could possibly live this way. It's another universe akin to ours. This 1 minute, captured that energy, I think, better than anything multiversally has done yet, because it didn't need to be big in it. It just had this underlying current of things that are a little different, and that difference was this sense of wonder. I also love when you can have that sense of wonder just in the music cues. I think Giacchino's doing an amazing job, but also with the way characters are acting and interacting, you get a sense of family and familiarity and comfort, but also you get a sense of a novelty of simplicity, and I really love that with Ben Grimm. This trailer opens with Ben Grimm already as the Thing having a conversation about garlic with Herbie. This, I think, was so genius for a myriad of ways. Later on in the teaser, we get this great shot of Ben Grimm talking about the way he's feeling, and it transitions from him saying, like, handsome as Pilot, obviously, and then the TV going off and the reflection in the black mirror of him now as the Thing. That embodies the Thing like it's a Kirby drawing. Like, you can see the Kirby drawing of that moment, and I think that is a beautiful way to open the teaser with him discussing a normal moment with Herbie. Not only does it normalize Herbie as a robot pouring around the room, and what a great design. You can see the machinations working, but it gives him personality. It humanizes an actual machine while humanizing a thing, while talking about something that we associate that voice with, which is the bear. If you watch The Bear, you're probably going to be thinking of that voice associated with cooking. Cooking being a normal family activity, so it gives you Marvel's first family. It gives you cooking. It gives you familiarity. It humanizes Herbie. It humanizes the entire experience, and it makes you hurt for Ben Grimm because he just wants a normal life, all in like 10 seconds to open a trailer. This is absolutely genius. The only thing we really saw preceding that was a bit of a tour around the house, and we got our first hear of what Reed Richards is going to sound like. We've seen Reed Richards in lots of other footage. To be honest, I was a little worried about the amount of other footage we'd gotten through cons and through, sneak peeks, that the first teaser wouldn't feel as impactful because we'd already been teased for so long. This was not the case for me. This movie's not out for another 6 months, and I still feel like I'm just yearning for any morsel and taste. So that teaser itself, I think, was paced extremely well. After the footage we've all seen, we got our first look at the Fantastic Car. We saw everyone's powers in this except for Reed's. That is a really bold swing for a teaser 6 months away. We've seen the Thing fully formed. I was a little afraid it would be Ben Grimm for the teaser, and I still would have understood. We've seen Human Torch flame on. We've seen the beautiful use of light reflecting and refracting. I love that we're actually seeing, very scientifically, the waves of light that cause Sue to be able to turn invisible. And that moment in the spacecraft as she goes, immediate emotion. The ability to use force fields as a defensive, offensive weapon, that immediately got me hype. I love that it went from like, oh, this scene with cosmic rays might wreck me, to, oh, I cannot wait to see her use that in a fight and offensively, both within seconds of each other, and all while actually looking like light refractions, actually reflecting not just science, but the genius of how Sue Storm would navigate that. She feels so like Sue. Like, there's such a capable confident strength to her, and I really love that. So Reed, I love the voice. I was impressed. I still think Pedro as a man is someone I want to have a beer with, and I don't think of Reed Richards as that, so I'm really excited to see how good, like, I know Pedro Pascal's a great actor. I can't wait to see that distance between the two of them as we get more and more footage. I think that Vanessa Kirby is so perfect for Sue Storm. I think Ebon Moss-McCrock is one of the best possible casting choices in this entire new wave of Marvel. And what I really love is, I'm going to talk about Johnny Storm in a second, but what I really love is we had in Phase 1 so many different tones, and it feels like, and as much as I love Marvel, I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this feels like the first big leap to a new tone. I broke it all down on the Real Rejects reaction. It's either up or going to be up within moments. Check it out over there. My big difference in tone and feeling and how important that was, I really wanted to dive into on that reaction, so please do check it out. But here, I really love that even after 15 years and even after all of these different tones, this one feels so immediately right, but different. It feels familiar in that it's right, but it's like nothing we've seen from Marvel before. And I think a lot of that is in the tracking shots with Johnny Storm. There's moments that feel like Ghostbusters. There's moments that feel like Jetsons. There's moments that feel like The Rocketeer. There's this classic energy of just navigating the city. It feels like New York, but it also feels like somewhere we could never go, another universe. It is so interesting, and Johnny Storm doesn't speak in the trailer. Now, I will admit, my only negative, I saved it for the end, my only concern is in Johnny Storm's portrayal, just because Joseph Quinn he seems like such a sweetheart. Like, the dude seems so kind and warm and pleasant, and warm and hot-headed are different. Johnny Storm, his arc and his moments of humanity, of being like a good dude, are clouded by his I'm a movie star braggadocio. So I'm really curious what that's like coming out of Joseph Quinn. It's the only thing we didn't really get in the teaser, but it's 6 months away. My biggest issue, and I love that this is my biggest issue, my biggest concern is that we haven't seen any Johnny Storm being Johnny Storm, and that Joseph Quinn is such a sweet lad. That's a great problem to have. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to in the next trailer, is seeing a little Johnny Storm, a little arrogance, because that's the only thing casting-wise I was like, what's that going to be like? Again, a great problem to have, and the only thing the teaser didn't give us, and I'm so glad, please, save Reed stretching, save moments, like, this movie is so far away, please do not comments or people on the internet interpret that as like, he's always complaining about something. I rarely complain, and I'm not complaining now, I'm just noting the one thing I'm looking forward to further. So yeah, I'm really curious to see the portrayal of Johnny Storm by an actor of Joseph Quinn's caliber that reads energetically as such a different take, even in things like Gladiator. Like, that's not something that gives me any sort of like, what's Johnny Storm going to be like in this, because we've only seen him very sweet and like a murderous, warmongering Gladiator. We still haven't seen anything that feels like Johnny. Very excited to check that out. As a comic fan, I'm very intrigued by who John Malkovich is playing. I love that really quick shot. I don't think that's Mole Man. I'm wondering if we're going to get the incredible Paul Walter Hauser as Mole Man. I know Paul Walter Hauser has been cast. Is he the voice of Herbie? Either one of those, anything. He could be Doom, I'd be happy. I love Paul Walter Hauser. And the big shot, the moment, we are getting a comic-accurate Galactus. Ralph Ineson voicing Galactus, I think, is going to be so revelatory, so impactful, so wonderful. And that shot, I thought we might get a tease of like a thumb, but to see the cityscape in the shadow of Galactus, to see the scope and power of Galactus, and then it turned around, we actually got a shot of him, a little overhead. Oh my God, Galactus is coming. Galactus is coming. And it feels powerful. It feels impactful. It feels powerful. Sorry, it is very early in the morning. This trailer and teaser was everything I wanted it to be. If you want some reading recommendations, check out the John Byrne era Fantastic Four. This felt very John Byrne. Check out the Kirby era of Fantastic Four. This, to me, was Kirby come to life. There's so much Jack Kirby in this, especially the stuff with the Thing, especially just the energy of the city. This felt so Kirby. And then also, third recommendation, the Ryan North current run of Fantastic Four. The run that's out right now, they're all Alex Ross painted covers. go back to volume 1, go to issue 1. They're only on issue like 40 now. You're like 3 years, in. Not a hard thing to catch up on. You could just read these books and have a great time. But check out a volume 1 of John Byrne, check out a volume 1 of Kirby, and definitely check out the Ryan North stuff that's going right now. I'd say the Kirby stuff is, it's hard because it's of a time. I'd say the John Byrne stuff's right there in the middle. It's a little dated, but you can still like kind of jump in. The Ryan North stuff is completely approachable to today. So read some comics, you lovelies. Hope you love this teaser as much as I did. I'm going to be doing a longer breakdown. I'm going to be like scrutinizing and frame by framing. Probably doing a live stream Thursday on this page. So I think there's another big trailer dropping later today. So I'm going to do that trailer coverage later on this page. So please hit that subscription bell. Hopefully that trailer does in fact drop. Probably going to be covering the Jurassic Park trailer tomorrow, as well as all of the episodes of Spider-Man. The Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man's episode 3, 4, and 5 going to be dropping on my page tomorrow. So lots of stuff coming to this page. Today, another trailer. Tomorrow, Spider-Man and potentially Jurassic World. Thursday, going to be doing a live stream and diving into this trailer even deeper. And then Friday, who knows? But yeah, hit that subscription bell. Please leave a comment below. Let's discuss this wonderful moment between the teaser and the trailer where we get to just have a sense of nostalgia, wonder, and experience Marvel's first family together as we see what's next. That was a beautiful first look. I'm so excited for the future of Marvel. What a beautiful everything. I hope you guys are having a great day. What a great way to start the day. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm gonna go have more coffee. It's so early. I'm usually so articulate. Words. All right, much love, guys.